Good day, mates. So, update on my 855 John Deere. Um, no major issues since I got it, but I did run into a water pump issue. Had breaking it down now. I have the water pump off. The water pump it was just shot. Heard something rambling a while ago when I first got it, and it was just before I added the loader and the attachments and stuff. I was hearing something clacking, but I didn't pay as much attention as I should have, and ended up in the water pump. Water pump went out, so I got one of those coming in off of eBay. Got a new fan. Actually, the water pump was so shot, the fan was got obliterated technically, the edges and stuff. So because it was wobbling, the holder for the fan and the pulley for the alternator, this was just wobbling like crap. So got that coming in. Got this coming in from John Deere, $32. The water pump is $178. So I got that all broke down and just waiting for those parts to come in. But being that I got it broke down, now that I have the loader, I have a few attachments. I actually also got I got my third function in, and I have my grapple in. I went ahead and ordered that. That's in. So my grapple. So what I'm doing now is, so my John Deere, of course, is older. Doesn't, well, it comes with the Power Beyond, but it has to be added when the tractor is purchased. Of course, this one wasn't added. So I researched a lot and I found out what I needed to do. So technically what I'm doing now is, since I got that everything broke down, I'm going ahead and got to take out the fenders, take out the seat. This here bracket here has to be removed, and up under that is our hydraulic pump and all those good things. So there's multiple things that I'm going to do, and that's for this is for my power, but this is for my third function. So to get my third, because I didn't want to do the diverter. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to add the third function. Let me let you guys see the third function. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add it to the Power Beyond. I'm going to go ahead and extend my Power Beyond on my own with some local hydraulic parts and stuff. And I'll still be, now what I'll be able to do, I'll be able to function, use my grapple or my third function while in motion. Should be able to while in motion with and okay, here's my Power Beyond. I mean, not Power Beyond, sorry, my third function kit. So technically I'll have a new handle, and so once I put this handle on, I'll be able to put it on the handle, take the old handle off of my SVC, and put this one on, and my grapple functions and stuff, I'll be able to move at the same time. I'll be able to, I should be able to. I'm not 100% sure, but it makes sense that it's not a diverter, so it's actually another function and mixed in with the other hydraulic lines and stuff. So fluid should be able to go through that those other lines with no problem without stopping the other function. So I should be able to do everything in a fluid motion, hopefully. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to break it down. There's the output and there's the input up under here, and I also have, can't remember the name, but there's a valve that I have to plug, I believe. So I'll go ahead and do that. And also, while I have this apart like this, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more. I should do a separate video. I think I'll separate the videos somewhat, kind of. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add more lift. I'm going to put the little spacers in the it's a hydraulic line here, or a function piece where I can add little I want to say dime, nickel, a little between nickel and dime size little I don't know what to call them. I don't remember the name. Like I said, I'm new to this, but researching it, I can add a little bit of more lift power. I think we got about 2,000 to 2050 psi. So I think I'm going to take it up to about 24, 25. I know that could be a little bit of strain on the front end, so I'll end up probably redoing the front end and supporting that a little bit more later. I just want to have it. Not that I'll use it much, but what the hell, why not have it? But that's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it down so I can run my Beyond, whatever the hell it's called, and I'll run it to my third function, and I'll be able to, once I get everything back up and running, I should be able to just go and get to it. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might just bring in some more of the video with this one before I upload this one. I may upload this one and do another continuation of it. So I'll figure it out later. You guys have a blessed one. Like, subscribe, share, whatever, input. All right, y'all. So where we at right now? Well, first of all, I got my new water pump on. Got the old one, got the new one. I'll put the heat sensor on there. I'll take that off in a few minutes. Got that on. Just waiting on a new fan right now. Waiting on my fan to come in. Should be a John Deere any day now. And with the third function. So where we are now is here. So I'm pretty much done with the Power Beyond right here. We actually we're not at the third function, my bad. We at the Power Beyond. So as you can see, we got 45s, we got output, input, but they say when you're not running another option like the grapple or whatever the case may be, it needs to be looping so the flow can continue to flow. So this is just the setup. So now I just got to put everything back on, but I'm not putting everything back on yet because I am waiting on the fan. When I get the fan, oh, and I also got to go get the other lines made to reach the third function. I'll take you guys through that as soon as I get the other lines to go from the Power Beyond to the third function to the grapple. Then I'll come back and I'll go there. Oh, I did get this figured out. This was a real hiccup for me because I wasn't understanding, because I really didn't understand what the diverter plug, pipe plug, such and such was. So right here, in here, you can see that it's a plug there. It's a 1/4 standard. I'm pretty sure it's standard. Don't quote me on that, but whatever. So inside of there, there's a 1/8 plug that has to go into, I guess, to create a diversion, a different flow for the third function. I don't completely understand that. I want to study this a little more if I can understand why that's going in there and what is diverting and why, because I don't get it, because of course I don't know much about hydraulics and the pumps and stuff like that. So what we did, we put the plug in. Once you slide the plug in on a Allen key, so I put it on the end of the Allen key. After I took the original plug out and off, I took the little 1/8 with an Allen head and put it on the tip of here and put it in the hole. Once you push it back in the hole and you just keep it straight as you can keep it, of course, because you don't want to cross thread anything, and it'll catch into another little port in there, the little port in there, and you tighten it. You tighten it down, of course, as tight as you can tighten it, real snug, and then you put the original 1/4 plug back on. I think I'm gonna take it back off before I put everything back on. Once I know it's working, and I'm gonna put some Loctite on the plug. I seen someone say put Loctite, so I'll go ahead and put a little Loctite, and I'll put that back on. That completes the setup for the Power and Beyond for the 855 John Deere. So now I have power, hydraulics being able to flow to third function, other functions that's not originally for the tractor. So we'll be back and we'll look at if the grapple is everything is working. Like I showed you guys, we do have the grapple in. Only thing I'm missing now is the 2 sets of lines and my fan. And also I was going to add some power, some lift power to my loader. Not gonna do that. I am not fully comfortable with my ability to use a tractor yet to be able to do that. I think I need to stay where I'm at, and once I get better with the tractor, learn the tractor more, then I'll add the power to the lift, and then I'll do some more for the front end and give it some strength if I can, possibly, whatever. But I'm not going to do that now. I know how to get there. I know what to do. I'll do that when the time comes, if need. Because right now it's lifting pretty good. It's digging good. It's doing everything that it should, and I don't think I should try to do more than I should, and I'm not really comfortable with doing. Helicopter as soon as I start recording. Well, we're to the finish line, gentlemen. Guess we could say it's part 3. We got an 855 John Deere with a 70 loader. We upgraded. We're gonna follow up and finish up on it. We got our third function installed. If you guys can see that. It came off of Amazon, but it's a Summit style, and the model number is, I got too much stuff to just remember, so I got to wrote down for you guys. It's a Z50/Z80 third function kit. Working pretty good. I done did work with it. Got the grapple from eBay. ProWorks attachment from Skid Steer Attachment Depot. It's 320 pounds, 48 inches wide, opens up pretty big. I don't think this is what I was expecting, but I am actually happy with it. I'm gonna add some more teeth in the front here. I'll get some, probably maybe 3 or 4 more for raking, when I'm raking backwards to kind of pan stuff out. I kind of like to do that, even though it have the root rake part at the bottom. I like to go backwards with it. For some reason, I like to pull backwards if I can. Forward is fine also for digging or pulling up stuff, but grapple's amazing. Third function, let's see what else I need to remember about the third function. Well, of course, it tied right into my Power Beyond. You guys seen the Power Beyond setup. I still got a few things to tidy up a little bit, just a little fabricating here and there. Nothing's moving here with the hoses. I just want them to be a little bit more secure, solid. I got to get a piece fabricated for my disconnects right there, for it to just be solid again, just like the back piece. I just like stability. Stability usually keeps things lasting longer. But everything's working fine. like I said, I went out on the property, cleaned out a lot of stuff. I'll put up a little bit of video and some pictures. Lifting power is good. As you guys know, I didn't do the more lift power. I didn't do that yet. I want to kind of get a little bit more in tune with factory settings, factory stuff before I try to do something I don't know about. I don't know, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. You guys been following me or other videos to show you the loader rebuild. I rebuilt it from scratch. It was shot. I'm talking about shot. All I did put a little plastic one until I get me a metal one. But I had a few lines and stuff come loose, so I want to get my little tools and stuff in there. Got a lot more I'm gonna do to add on for stuff. I'm gonna put me a little pocket to hold my chainsaw in while I'm out there. Got to get him some more balance because this is not enough weight. I definitely need about 400 more pounds. I'll feel satisfied with that. Right now, I'm not satisfied with that. I need a lot more weight to keep off my axles and my front end when I'm lifting with that grapple, because that grapple lifts a lot of weight, especially with trees. Yeah, I'm fired up and see a few things. See me work the grapple. Gotta let the pressure out. I have to remember to let that pressure out on my line, so I can, when I want to detach the grapple and put another attachment on. So gotta remember to let that pressure out. Oh, another thing I wanted to throw in too: tires. I don't know. I didn't go with any AG tires or any turf tires. I had turf tires on here. They were shot when I bought the tractor. What I did, I actually put some 35s on here because 36s go on here. But I put 35s, and that inch difference did not, listen, man, when I tell you there was no difference. If it might have been maybe a quarter of an inch. If that's enough to mess up the front end of the 4x4, so be it. But they pretty much remind me of turf and got the AGs a little bit, man, and they gripping good. I'm not finna spend all that money on the tires like that, man. I'm gonna see how these hold up. I can't see myself doing it when I see these tires are gonna. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash on it, but I don't really care, cause yeah, don't nobody pay for none of this stuff but me. And if it's working, it's working, and it is working really good. Like I say, there's no difference in those tires. I left the turf tires on the front; they were fine, but it's the same height, same. I know that quarter of an inch can't make that much of a difference. But that's where we at, guys. We got it. We're done. It's ready. We out. Subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff. Bada boom, bada bang.